Hello everybody! Today we're going to continue our lesson with the new topic entitled The Robot. You may refer your Supermind textbook page 94 and we're going to continue this lesson with me, your teacher, and my name is Amirah. Before we begin, I would like to say welcome to class to everybody. At the end of the lesson, you should be able to Number 1. Read and say aloud minimum 8 words. Number 2. You should be able to read and say aloud minimum 8 sentences. Before we begin, I need you to set up your study space. Are you ready to begin this class? Set up your study space and be ready. Now, let's begin. You're going to read the words and the sentences. You may also refer to your Supermind textbook page 94. Alright, number 1. Let's read together. Head, head. Now, we're going to read the sentence about the robot head. The first sentence. Here's the head. This is the short form. The second sentence is the long one. Here is the head. Both of the sentences have the same meaning. Let's read again. Here's the head. Here is the head. Well done. Number 2. Arm, arm. As you see from the picture, the long one, the picture of the long one is arm. The short one I'm going to show you next picture, that one we call hand. For this picture, this is what we call arm. Let's read together again. Arm. Now, let's read the sentence about the robot arm. The first sentence, here's an arm. The second sentence, here is an arm. We start with an because arm spelled starting from A. So we use an arm. Let's read together again. Here's an arm. Here is an arm. Well done. Next, look at the circle and look at the arrow. That's what we call fingers. Fingers. Now, let's read about the robot's fingers. Here are the fingers. Here are the fingers. The finger are more than one, so we use word are to indicate the fingers. Let's read the sentence again. Here are the fingers. Well done. Now, look at the circle. Look at the picture and the circle. That's what we call hand. Let's read together. Hand. Well done. Now, let's read the sentence about the robot hand. Here's a hand. Here is a hand. Let's read together again. Here's a hand. Here is a hand. Again, both of the sentences have the same meaning. Next, number 5. Look at the picture. This is what we call knee. Again, knee. Well done. Now, let's read about the sentence of robot knee. Let's read together. Here's a knee. Here is a knee. Again, here's a knee. Here is a knee. Next, number 6. Look at the picture. Now, let's read the word. Leg. Leg. Now, let's read the sentence about the robot's leg. Here's a leg. Here is a leg. A little explanation. If we have two, we will call it legs. If we have two, we call it legs. This is the sentence example. Here are the legs. Here are the legs. Well done. Number 7. Toes. Look at the circle and look at the arrow. Now let's read the word together. Toes. Toes. Now let's read about the robot toes. Let's read about the robot toes. Here are the toes. Here are the toes. Next, number 8. Look at the circle. Look at the circle and the picture. This is what we call foot. Foot. Now let's read about robot foot. Here's a foot. Here is a foot. Here's a foot. Here is a foot. A bit explanation. If we have two, we're going to call it feet. If we have two, the word will become feet. This is the feet of the robot. Feet. Feet. If we have two, we will call it feet. If we have one, we call it foot. Alright, that's all for today. Well done, girls. You can always rewind this video for your understanding. So, for today's task, you need to use your EL2 and write all 8 words in your textbook repeatedly in a line, 3 words in each page. Now, if you don't understand how to do the task, the explanation I already put in your Google Classroom. So, please refer to your Google Classroom for the examples, further instructions, and for today's task. I already put the explanation in your Google Classroom. You can also see the examples on how to do your task for today. Alright, thank you for joining today's class. See you next time. Goodbye.